Catalogues.
He went senior in period 4 and bronze in period 9, and his turnover this period was
61,000.
61. Now, if that isn't growth, I don't know what is. And I'm telling you, you really need to take on board what he's saying, because you know many of you haven't even looked at Facebook, never mind started selling on it. So we really do need to embrace this. You've all been asking for it. I know lots of you have been playing with it, and there's an awful lot of success with the online recruiting as well. But we can all learn, can't we? So over to Craig. Give him a round of applause.
Okay, so hands up. Who doesn't really like Facebook? Cool, alright. And for those of you into Facebook now who didn't really like it 3-4 years ago, me as well, couldn't stand it. The only reason I got a Facebook account was actually about 7 or 8 years ago I got a Facebook account, and it was to stay in touch with my friend in Australia, and I realised not even Facebook could change the time difference, so I just made it inactive, thought there was no point in it. I was sick of seeing people's pictures of their beans on toast, which I was dead proud of making. And then the only reason I actually activated Facebook again was because I was told that really that was the best way to get all the support when I joined the 10 Steps team, with different videos and everything. So that's the only reason I used Facebook at first. And then probably about 3 years ago, I thought I could probably sell something on here, surely. And I aimed for £50. No, actually just aimed for anything. And I sold 19 like little ladybird boxes. And I thought, yes, found a gold mine. The week after, sold nothing. The week after, sold nothing. I thought, stuff that, catalogues. So I didn't actually look at it again until Andy Boswell had started doing all his team and started doing the selling. And I started looking at it again. And I thought, I can get £50 a week here, surely, because I was falling short of what I wanted to do in my retail. And quite honestly, I didn't want to go and build any more customer bases because I'd come to my end of my tether with it really. I thought there must be a different way. Not £50 a week, that's all I can get. And in 3 weeks I got £1,378 worth of sales. So I was like, wow, okay. I was also like, oh no, I just wasn't prepared for £1,378 of sales. I didn't really want them. I hadn't prepared, I hadn't planned, I hadn't wrote anything down, so I was all over the place. And then the second month I did 800 or 900, the third month I think it was about 800-900, but my aim wasn't actually to really sell anything. Well, it was a bit, but my main aim was actually to understand it and to learn how to actually sell, but also really how to get other people up and running and selling. Because I've never ever wanted to be a big retailer, okay? I've done enough retail to earn me an income, but that was never my aim, and that was never my aim with Facebook either. It was to learn how to set other people up, because that's what network marketing is, isn't it? It's about setting other people up and you doing a bit. So that's what we're going to go through with today, is really how to use Facebook to grow your business. I've done 61 grand this month, which is amazing, but I'm telling you now, there's people in the 10 steps, like Leanne and Mikey, who have gone from something like about 13%, I think it was about May or June, to gold, senior, bronze. We've got Laura, who joined the team. I was at the first meeting she was at in Scotland in June. First, she'd only been in the business 2 weeks. She's gold now. She was gold a couple of months ago. And we've got a person who joined my team, Stacey, who actually said to me, I don't want to do Facebook, I just want to do eBay. I said, yeah, it's fine. But do you mind if I show you how Facebook works when you come in? She said, oh, that's fine. 2 days later, she said, I don't want to do eBay, I want to do Facebook. Because she'd got like 2 lots of orders on in 2 days. And that was in March, and she went gold in period 11, and she should be bronze next month. She's 22 years old, working 6 night shifts a week at Tesco's. It's just amazing how fast the business is going. Now, this is a meeting where housekeeping rules say, actually, put your phones on. Put them on silent if you can. But put your phones on, put your laptops on, put your tablets on. Because the best part about this meeting is actually, the best part for me, is because the success of this first part is down to you, not me. So if it fails, it's down to you. If it's successful, it's down to me. I mean, down to you, because you'll be taking part and you'll be doing some stuff a little bit later. But let me just cover something off, which I want you to understand is, I do love the catalogues. I think they're freaking amazing. Because I built a gold level on catalogues, pretty much about a Facebook posting phase. And I'm telling you now, there's people that have still built a gold level, built a bronze, silver, senior, the lot, just with catalogues, okay? But it is a fact that if you're not moving forward, well, you're moving backwards, aren't you? You're not going to kind of keep up with the pace, and catalogues are fantastic. Personally, I think the catalogue customers will be your more loyal customers. They're the customers that will order every single month, pretty much. But they're not going to take us any further forward than we already are. And if they do, they're not going to take us any further forward at the pace that we're going. 10 different countries in the next 5 years. That's not going to be built on catalogue customers. It will be a bit, but the pace we'll need. And really, do you want to be trying to talk to people doing catalogues 5,000 miles away when you can do it online with them? So what we want to talk about today is firstly becoming, and I can see a lot of people who are already well and truly network marketers, but more importantly actually creating and letting them become network marketers. And we're really just going to go through the basics. Now we said about being a retailer, right, you know, you learn an income, but you know what? You can actually earn a really good income just from retail without even showing a single person about the business. You can earn more than you do in a job, but it is a bit like a job, isn't it? It's a bit like a job, but you're at home. And then we've got Alec and Gunter in the team who earned over £3,000 a month, 3 months in a row, just catalogues, right in the top part of Scotland. So the catalogues work anywhere, just like online does. But then if we look at the online side, on the retail side, we've got Stacey and Lee. Actually they're £1,300 in the first 3 months. And we've got Kerry, who joined my team actually 21st of October she joined, earning income £526. Yes, she showed one person, but I think she earned about £10 from that person, because the person got one order on. £526 from a mixture of online and catalogues. So actually, you can earn a really good income, but it is a bit like a job, isn't it? Because I guarantee you, if Alec and Gunter stop delivering catalogues, and Kerry, and Stacey and Lee stop putting adverts on Facebook, then Easy would stop paying them, or customers would stop paying them. So it is like a job. If you didn't turn up for work, you'd eventually stop getting paid. If you don't go to your catalogues, eventually you'll stop getting paid. So that's why we want to obviously look at being network marketers, where we do a little, we bring somebody else in, and we kind of help them sell some stuff, and then we help them duplicate it, which is kind of the key part to it, and that's the key part to making it easy for yourselves as well. It's not about becoming or finding the retail king and queen. Don't get me wrong, if you can become the retail king and queen and you can find 5 people that want to do the same, wow, your income's going to be amazing, but you're not going to find that many people. Most people want to do enough to earn £50 a week, then they see the bigger picture, and then they'll push the retail a little bit more, and then they'll push the team building a little bit more. Okay, so it's not about that, it's about becoming a network marketer and earning a fortune, because that's when you don't have to worry about your job from home and not selling anymore. Because if you didn't do your £1,000 a month, well, it's no great shakes, is it, if you've got a big network marketing business. And I managed to get a testimonial from this guy just before I got here this morning. Richest man in the world, even now, or at some point, probably several times. Given the chance, first thing he'd do is join a network marketing business. All the knowledge he's got to build in his own business. If he started again, he would just go straight into network marketing. There's Donald Trump as well, who, at an interview, I can't remember the Letterman or something like that, I was asked, if you lost it all, what would you do? And without hesitation, he said, I'd join a network marketing company. And he got boos from the crowd. Probably like most of us, when we said, ooh, join Clean Easy. you know, or we tell them, no, we'll join K-Life, or, you know, wherever you want to tell them. You know, everybody thinks they're protecting us and they're booing. And his response, again without hesitation, that's why I'm up here and you're sat down there. Okay? Because he sees network marketing as the thing, and that's Bill Gates, Donald Trump, the money they've got, that's the first thing they go for is network marketing. And the best thing about it is, loads of you put your hands up earlier about not liking Facebook, not really, I know there's a lot of people who are maybe not doing Facebook at the moment. Don't worry, because Richard Branson says it don't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter in the slightest if you don't know something. Just say yes, just say I'll get involved and learn along the way. You don't need to know everything about it before you start selling. And to be quite honest with you, selling is the simplest thing in the world. A monkey could sell, because all they've got to do is stick a photo on. You stick a photo on enough times, you'll get a sale. Okay? So don't worry about the selling side. What I've put on there for you is a selling process. Now, I'm not going to say that's the one you should follow, because if you're doing online and you're following somebody else's system or your own system, it's working, don't change it. There's absolutely no need to change it. Have a look at that and have a look at things that could maybe improve it. If you've got some parts of yours that you think could improve that, tell us, because it's one big family, isn't it? And we're all working together to make the best process. I would say 90% of that selling process is probably the same as everybody's. There's just some slight variations. Okay. But we're going to talk about network marketing. So let's say you've just joined today, or the first time you've kind of joined, you've got the selling process. Because that's what it starts with, isn't it? It starts with you, one person. Mike and Jean, they joined as one team, as individuals. They didn't join with 50 people already in a team, they joined as one. I joined as one person. We've all joined as one individual. And network marketing isn't about going and really kind of pushing people to become network marketers or even join the business. It's just about helping people. So for those of you in here, or maybe people that you've got in your team that are a little bit scared about network marketing, I'd probably take the words network marketing out of it completely actually and just say, how about helping? Because that's all it is, it's helping other people. Because you've joined, you've took the kind of step over the line, and now you're going to help somebody else out the crowd to do the same. But all of a sudden, now you've done that, because they're seeing with the online side especially how easy it is to duplicate, they're doing the same. And that one person you've helped, you're just going to help one other person, because they see the support, they see the future. And all of a sudden, what happens? You get promoted from being little blue and red stick men, and you become a real person. And that's actually a picture of the 10 steps about a year and a half ago. Actually, no, that was a January showcase, I think, this year. Where most of the 10 steps that turned up were on the stage there. Now, it's just gone ridiculous. That would be a 10th of the team. We're doing nothing special. Well, I guess we are, but it's just the way we've taken Facebook and the duplication. It's so much easier to duplicate somebody joining for £25 and pressing a few buttons than it is to duplicate somebody joining for £185. Now, we're not saying don't look at the catalogues, because I guarantee you, all my team do catalogues. Okay. Most of them actually ask to do catalogues. I don't have to ask them, even though they said they wouldn't touch a stinking catalogue. Okay. They all ask to do the catalogues because they see the power of the catalogues. Now, on the network marketing, I'm sure lots of you in here have kind of gone all the prospecting, you've made all the cold calls all the time, you've gone and done your leaflets all the time, you've gone and done home visits and different things like that. And it all works still, but we're going back to old school network marketing years ago, when people built it through their friends and through people they know, and that's all we're doing, because I think we've probably lost sight of that. We've gone out there and done lots of cold calling, lots of prospecting, lots of adverts, and we forgot about the people that live next door. We forgot about the person in the family who needs £300, and that's all we're doing now, is we're going to speak to them. And it's so much faster if we get our new team members doing that. Now what's happening is the new team members that wouldn't have touched network marketing are actually recruiting without realising they're flipping recruiting. Without even understanding it, which is great. Because that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to look at today, actually. We're going to look at the people you know, but we're also going to look at the people they know. Because as an individual, you know, let's say Bill. And you know what, you can't stand Bill. You would never have Bill in your team. Right? But Bill, that one person you know, knows 20 or 30 people. And those 20 or 30 people could be perfect. And that's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at people that you know that you want in your team, but we're also going to look at how to speak to the person you don't want in your team and to find their contacts. And there's 3 different ways that this is working. Selling group, which is instant. And when I say instant, you'll see today, if you get your phones out and if you get the internet on, you will see today how instant selling group is. We've got a direct message to the warm market. Now, don't worry for those of you who have been doing catalogues for years or been in the business for years and think, you know what, I've absolutely bombarded my warm market. That's fine, because, well, firstly we're going to show you how to build a brand new warm market of thousands, but we're also going to show you how your warm market you've bombarded for years are going to start coming to you. And that's your medium term stuff. But then we've also got timeline. I know timeline is long term. But if you start today, I guarantee you within a month's time, your timeline will be as instant as your selling group. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the timeline on Facebook. And do you know what? Posts on timelines on Facebook, the posh way of saying it is we get intrigued. The normal way of saying it is Facebook people are the nosiest bunch of buggers around. Because they can be nosy without even asking you, they can be nosy without you knowing it. So if you're kind of using political stuff all the time or negative stuff, then stop. Because guess what? They ain't going to join your business. Not at all. They'll join somebody else's business. I saw a post from somebody about 3 months ago. It wasn't even a friend on my Facebook, it was a friend of somebody else who was my friend. This is how the spider of Facebook goes. And he put down something like sick of having no money all the time. But right, okay. 3 foot rule, even though I'm kind of probably 500 miles away, it's still 3 foot rule when you're on Facebook. So I put a little comment under it saying, okay, just why don't you give me a call? I'll message you now with my number. His reply was, I'm already in the business, Craig. Okay, so you're obviously not a network marketer. Because who's going to join his team when he goes to his friends and saying, do you want to join this amazing business? Oh, no thanks, you're broke all the time. Yeah, so just be careful what you put in on your timeline on Facebook. Because it will come back to bite you in a good way or a bad way. Now, we're going to go through also how your sponsor can use it, as well as how you can use it. But be careful, it is social media, not business media. Okay, so don't get throwing constant business stuff on there. It's social media. It's showing a lifestyle, not a business. People will join you for your lifestyle, not because of your business. Alright, so be careful not to post jargon on there. So put it onto somebody's timeline. Well done on your 10%, it's amazing. Right. What do you think the rest of the world are looking at? They're all getting congratulated for doing 10%. Why the hell would I join a company that's bloody jumping through hoops to congratulate you for doing 10%? That's 90% short of 100%. That's all they think. Okay. Do you know what your new starter, who's just been congratulated on doing 10%, probably hasn't got a clue what 10% is either? I didn't. People kept talking about 10%, 13%. I'm thinking, cheers, what the hell are they on about? Didn't really care, because I knew it just meant more money. But, you know, people on the outside, they just don't post jargon. We're going to cover this a little bit later, but here's something that you can put on the timeline of somebody when they join your team. Or, for those of you who aren't doing Facebook at the moment, who have got their sponsor in here, you can ask your sponsor to put this on your timeline now. Congratulations on setting up your new online business, Sam. Tagged. Really looking forward to your success. Doesn't matter if you've been in this business 10, 15 years doing catalogues. If you're about to do Facebook for the first time, you've just set up a new online business. Guess what's going to happen? Your warm market that you've been bombarding are going to come to you and say, told you those bloody catalogues didn't work. Contact. Right. They're going to come to you and say, what's this online business you've got? You've got contact. They're open to communication because they've asked you now. They've come to you. Alright. So, and all I've done is put that. Now, what you're going to do as well is you're going to tag the person. Does anybody know why you would tag somebody? Yes, what?
It shows up on their timeline.
Shows up on their timeline. And who else sees it?
All their friends.
All their friends see it. Alright. So what you're doing is you're congratulating Sam for joining, but what you're actually doing is telling Sam's friends, Sam's got an online business. Who wants to join? Come and ask him or her. Okay. Now here's some timeline examples that you could use. And we'll give you some actual sheets in a minute with examples. So what I did for Stacey and Lee was, hey, well done Stacey and Lee, tagged them. Alright. On a great start to your new online business. Really impressed with you both. It's clear that anyone joins you will get great support from the start. So some of the things that people are worried about when they first join is, am I going to get off to a quick start? Will it work straight away for me? The biggest thing most people actually fear is whether they're going to be left on their own and whether they're going to get support or not. And you're covering that. In their mind, they're seeing straight away, oh, that's ticked off, I'm going to get support, oh, that's cool, I'm going to get off to a quick start. But they join if they like you. Stacey and Lee's friends, most of them I would expect, like them, know them, trust them. So when they see that on the timeline, they believe in it. Donna, who's just gone 21% this month and joined in May, well, she's Stacey's mum actually. And Stacey didn't want to go and tell her mum about the business that she was doing. She was unsure if it would work or not. And like some of us really don't want to go and tell our war market in case we get kind of trodden on and told off. Well, Stacey's mum was congratulating Stacey and Lee constantly on these little notes I was putting on their timeline over the kind of first couple of weeks, over the first couple of months. Congratulations, oh well done guys, glad you're seeing us doing so well. She actually hadn't got a clue what she was congratulating her for. She just knew her daughter was doing well. And eventually one day in the kitchen she said, what the hell is it you're doing? An hour later she joined. She's now 21%. Okay. Because she went to her rather than the other way around. So sponsor, just wanted to say well done Joe on collecting an extra cash bonus, not your 10%, on your extra cash bonus. In your first 3 weeks, so does it work fast? Yes, it does. You've got cash bonus already. Great effort, mate. Have fun spending it. Then the one we've covered off just, congratulations on setting up your new online business. Now you, as a team member, and we're all team members, I don't care what anybody says, okay, I don't think a single person joins this business for money. Not a single one of us joins for money. We join for a lifestyle. And it could be that the £50 a week that we said we really want £50 a week, it's actually going to give us a lifestyle. Now, when I was a bank manager, if 10 people came in to me for a loan, I guarantee not a single person wanted a loan. They wanted what the loan would give them. And that's why people, when they say they want £50 a week, actually what they don't want is £50 a week. What they want is what the £50 will give them. And what you're using the timeline for is to show them what they want, is to show them the lifestyle. So, team member, love Mondays, because your friends don't. Popped into town for some euros, a birthday card and a stroll, came back with an iPhone 6. Happy days. This was my post the other day. The fact that I rushed into town, forgot my flipping euros, doesn't make no difference. Rushed into town, forgot my bloody euros, doesn't matter. Okay. It's what they believe. So, we never lie, okay, but there's absolutely no reason why, when you've taken your photo on a Sunday with you down the park with the dogs or the kids, that you can't wait till Monday to put it on. Say, love my time in the park with the kids. Don't say, love my time in the park with the kids on Monday, because it was Sunday. but love my time in the park with the kids. All right. What do they want to do when they're at work on the lunch break? They want to be in the bloody park with the kids, or the dog. Okay. So it's just you kind of showing people this lifestyle, and that's what we say, like photos of you, especially on a Monday. What happens with your timeline then is, because you're not spouting negative rubbish, you'll actually start getting some likes on your comments. Your sponsor will get likes on their comments on your timeline. And then you'll get some comments as well underneath, like Stacey's mum did. Oh, well done, guys. Or you know, oh, it looks like a lovely day out there today. When you look, and you've got your pictures up there. And then you've got people coming to you. Who prefers to go out there and try and find the next person, go through how many hundreds of people to get to the person, or who would prefer a queue at the front door, knock on the door to say, can I join? Okay. I would. Now I'm not saying stop going and finding people, because there's lots of people out there that won't knock your door, including your war market. Okay. Go and talk to people, but just be a bit clever, be smart about it, and get the timeline working for you. I don't know whether you guys use a contact manager to send emails. We do. We drip feed prospects once they've signed up with us with an email. Emails are getting outdated. They're too bloody slow. Most people don't read their emails because of the amount of spam they get. And actually, even when they do read the email, it's still just a black and white form in front of them. There's no life in it, is there? Well, if they're on Facebook, there's loads of life there because they're seeing the lifestyle. And what I'll do in a minute, halfway through this, is I'll show you just how you can get your prospects onto Facebook, how you get your prospects actually coming to you, the people that have said no coming to you. Now, it's all well and good putting those comments on there, but the best part of it is now if it's actually edified by the person who's had the comment put on their timeline. So when Joe's had the comment put on their timeline saying, well done, extra cash bonus, it's absolutely no good just being left sat there. Alright, now this is where you might need to coach your new people, or your people that are just setting up Facebook today for the first time. And you say, thanks Craig, make sure you tag me. I'm loving it, having so much fun, not to mention the extra cash bonus too. Oh well. So glad I gave it a go. Now, that doesn't need to be an essay like that, because actually in Facebook land that's a flipping novel. It can just be something dead simple. Thanks, I'm absolutely loving it. Something as simple as that. Just edify it so that your friends can see that actually Joe's involved in this conversation and Joe believes in it just as much as the person who's put them in does. So we spoke about people that say no or not yet. And all it means is actually they don't understand it fully, or they just need a bit more time to kind of see things and understand it a bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to show them, because if you keep drip feeding with emails, yes, it still works. It will always work. But what works better, like I said before, somebody seeing your life drip fed every single day, or somebody seeing it in a black and white email. You can put a blue background on your email if you want. You can put some pictures on your email if you want. It's still lifeless. Right. Facebook brings your life to life. Add them as a friend. So once you're on the phone to somebody and they've said, do you know what, it's not for me yet, or I'm not ready, or no, I'm going to look for some money, or you know, whatever they've said, say no problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into my selling group so you can have a look at just how it works in your own time when you're free. Now to do that, I'm just going to need to add you as a friend. So while you're on the phone, or while you're sat in front of me, because you're doing, let's say, a face-to-face presentation, let's get a friend request. Now you don't need to get a friend request to put them in your group, but that's not the reason you're getting a friend request. The friend request reason is to show them your lifestyle. Add them as a friend, put them in your selling group. You could even put them into a selling group in your team, a really active selling group. So don't worry if you haven't got a selling group. Right? Don't worry if you've got a selling group and it's not very active. Put them into a team member's selling group. I put everybody who joins my business into Stacey's selling group straight away, and I'll put all my prospects into Stacey's selling group straight away because she's bloody brilliant. And what do I want them to see? I want them to see what success comes out. I want them to see customers constantly interacting and constantly buying things. What I more want them to see though is my lifestyle. Okay. So again, the fact I rushed to the shop to get my iPhone 6, I forgot my euros, doesn't make no difference. Okay, you just write it up in the right way. Now, you can actually cross that out because that was ages ago. It's way more than that now. Now this is just me individually, and this was from, what we know, 13? So, I never remember the bloody period to tell you. This is period 10, I think it was. So Janine, who I'd shown the business to, hadn't even got £25, was so broke. Right? I think she was more just she didn't believe in it, she didn't believe in herself. I got her in Stacey's group, I got her in my selling group, I put her on my timeline. 2 months later, she's come back to me and said, right, I'm ready, I want to give it a go. She did 10% in the first month. Sean Toner, 3 months later, works full time. Again, well, he basically came to me and said, I'll give in. So I've seen enough, I just want to join. And he joined 10% in his first month. Emma Keddy, now this is where you have to be careful with your Facebook. I didn't even know she was a friend on my Facebook. She joined, and she only told me at a meeting about a month later that actually she joined my Facebook when I activated it, like 4 years or 5 years ago. I don't know how she became a friend. I was probably doing some prospecting or something like that. And she watched me for 4 years. She was a right stalker. And she came to me and said, she just messaged me out of the blue one day and said, can you show me how this Facebook thing works, please? So yeah, no problem. 13% in the first month. Sponsored 3 new people. Okay. Paul Atke joined on the 9th of November. His story is still in motion. Because you know what? Not everybody who joins Facebook is amazing. Okay? It's just like the catalogues. There'll be some people that join that don't get off the flying start. Not everybody gets £150 order within 2 hours. Some people, it actually takes 3 or 4 days, or even a week. It doesn't mean they're failures, it just means they're actually kind of following the normal pattern. So Paul Atke joined. I've actually had a message today from a girl. She's going back to Poland. She was showing the business probably about 2 months ago as well. And I didn't give up on her, but I kind of spoke to her a couple of times. I made sure she was at the link on Facebook, and she's messaged me this morning. She's pretty much given me an exact diary for the whole of the next month, telling me exactly when she's going to join, which is brilliant. I'm not chasing these people at all. I'm not doing anything different on my Facebook saying, please, occasionally I'll put come and join me. Occasionally, probably once every 2 or 3 months. But you're just using Facebook for your lifestyle. Now, Michelle Lorraine joined. So this is the question is, can it work quick? So can it work for new people? So yeah, I've been using my timeline for ages and building like that, but can it work quick for new people? So Michelle joined on the 23rd of October, just through a normal source. Day 1, I congratulated her on setting her online business up. Day 2, I put a well done post on a timeline because she got an order straight away. Day 4, I did the same, she got another order, so I put another well done post on. Day 5, Lou joined. She joined on the 28th of October. Now, Lou's done over 1,000, she did over £1,000 in her first month. Forget the bottom one because it's outdated now. They did over £2,000 between the two of them. And Lou joined because she'd seen those posts on Michelle's timeline. So can it work quick? Yes, it can if you start straight away. But as a sponsor, that's really the key, as well as you getting involved and you coaching your people to use the timelines. As a team member, which all of us are, it's about you taking responsibility, and before you press send and post on a comment you're about to make, just thinking about do the whole of the world need to really know what I've just had for tea? Do they really need to know I'm having an argument with my brother and I'm going to use Facebook to kind of, to publicise it? No, they don't. So that's timelines, right, and we'll spend a bit of time on that after. But timelines, like I said, it's long term. So Sean 3 months, Janine 2 months, other people taking months. Right. There's other people coming back after 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember his name now. Josh came back after a couple of weeks. Alright, it's long term, but if you start now, you'll get on a roll and it will be instant. I'm having somebody join my personal business once every 2 weeks just from timeline posts. Now you imagine that across the team, everybody doing it. 90% of our business, of our prospects, of our new people come from War Market. We don't actually go and look for anybody. Our business has shot through the roof because of people seeing what they want from the timelines and from the selling groups. 90% of the people joining. In fact, it's very rare we get somebody join that isn't already on our Facebook or we don't know. So, messages to the War Market. Is everybody following? Anybody have questions? Oh, thank God for that. I guess I don't know the answer. Okay. So, messages to the War Market. So this is especially good for maybe people who are a bit nervous about contacting the War Market, but also people who have contacted them God knows how many times over the years. And it's who do you know? Okay, so what we're going to talk about is people you know, and then we're going to help them talk to people that they know. So the direct message, hey Laura, just started an online business, it's going really well, get loads of support, have a look at this video. I'll let me know what you think. Something dead simple. Alright, the key word in there is online. Okay, online business. So if you're sat here today and you haven't started online yet and you've been doing the business for 20 years, send them that. Because like I said before, they'll come to you and they'll firstly tell you, see, told you the catalogues didn't work. And secondly, they'll say, well, what's this flipping online business you did? I thought you worked for Clean Easy. Yeah, they only sell selling stuff. That's not going to sell online. They only sell cleaning stuff. So send that one. But we know what? We know people out there maybe don't like to be as direct. So this is a bit of a more indirect version that you can use. But it's also the version that you can send to Bill, who you can't stand and would never have in your business. But you want to find his 20 or 30 people. And there's a reason we ask who do you know, rather than do you know anyone. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So, hey Laura, I just wanted to let you know about my online business and how well it's going. I'm helping other people do the same as me. Now, who do you know that? Instead of, do you know anyone? Do you know anyone is a yes-no answer. Who do you know that gets Bill or Laura thinking, well, who do I know? They get names going around in their head, not a yes or a no. Who do you know that could do with a free holiday every year? So if the last post Laura put up on the timeline was, can't afford a holiday this year, I wonder which one of these we're going to send to Laura. Who do you know that could do with a free holiday every year? Who do you know who could do some extra cash, just spending time on Facebook, wants to become their own boss, wants to stay at home with the kids more? Now, don't send them all in one message, okay? Send them the relevant one. Even if you don't want Bill to join, because Bill or Laura, even though you don't want them to join and they want to stay at home with the kids more, they'll also know other people that want to stay at home with the kids more. And what you're going to do now is you're getting them thinking of names through their mind. What might happen is they might reply to you and say, I don't know anybody, I don't need anything, I don't know anybody. But there's a guy called Silo in our team, not in my team actually, in 10 Steps team. He sent this. And somebody replied, no, I don't know anything, I don't know anybody. However, I do a newsletter every month. It goes out to 20,000 people every month. How would you like to write a little bit of piece on your business and how you are helping people earn extra money? I think he said yes. Now he's got 20,000 people that he's sending this sort of message to subliminally through this newsletter every single month, just because he asked a question. Who do you know? That's the medium-term stuff. This is the instant stuff. Okay, and believe you me, it is instant. And there's some key words in here, and I'll tell you again why we're going to use these words and why you don't want to really change this advert. I'm just curious, if anyone would like to earn some extra cash just by advertising some stuff online like I do. Comment below or message me if you're interested. Thanks. You can put a smiley face, you can put a kiss, you can do whatever you want. We're saying group adverts, this is for your group. Now, it's adapted quite well that you can actually use it in any group. But really, this is a warm market message. I'm sure you've all seen lots and lots of adverts. Do you want to earn an extra income, £300 to £500 per month, working 12 to 15 hours? And then next line, do you want to earn an extra income? You know, that's fine, if they're working for you, carry on. But come and ask the people that you know, which is your warm market. Your warm market is your selling group. So when you're building your selling group and you're looking at all the selling process, right, selling is actually a byproduct of building a group. What you're really building the group for is to create a new warm market. So when you've got people coming into the business that don't know anybody, or I've only got 5 friends, that's fine, don't worry, because we're about to find you 10,000 new friends. We'll create a whole new warm market for you. And the reason we do it like this is because we say, would you like to earn some extra cash? Because your warm market, your friend, doesn't talk to you about, can't afford to go down the pub today because I've got no income in my pocket. It's cash. People talk the word cash. Income is a corporate word. Cash is a normal person down the street, your friend's word. Advertising some stuff. Most people can't stand the thought of selling. Okay? So that's why we use advertising. Stuff, not products, because products is a selling word. It's sales, it's corporate. Okay? So we advertise some stuff. And we say online, we used to say on Facebook, but there's a bigger world than Facebook out there. There are actually other places you can sell. Okay? So we use online. And if you've just caught the person that only pops onto Facebook once in a blue moon and has seen the advert, yeah, I need some extra money, but I don't really go on Facebook. Well, actually online, because there's the other places as well. And we make it dead easy for them. It's just like selling some stuff, because at the bottom of our adverts on selling, we say, just comment below or message me if you're interested. So it gives them an instruction of the next step they need to take. That advert will stand out in your group. The reason it will stand out in your group is because your group is full of selling items, it's full of products, it's full of your Christmas stuff at the moment, it's full of pictures. When that goes into your group, it stands out. Okay. What you could actually put into your group, here's a thought, here's a scary thought. You could put your check in your group. You could put a picture of your money that you're earning from your customers in your group. Now, when Louise put her check in her group, this is the first time I'd seen this. She joined 27th of March, I think she put it on at the start of May. I thought, you're telling your customers how much money you're earning from them. I'm not too sure about that. 2 minutes after putting her advert on, Stephanie replied. An hour later, she joined. First 18 days, did 13%. I was sold. I thought, everybody, get your bloody checks in your groups. Okay. Stephanie did it. She put her £351 in her group. I looked at it because it flagged up and I thought, let's have a look what it is. 8 minutes later, I looked back and there was 9 people replied. 3 of those people joined. Laura Harrison, who was a Facebook stalker of Leanne Gilroy. Leanne Gilroy, she went gold, period 9, senior, period 11, bronze, period 12. Laura Harrison stalked her, watched her timeline for 12 months. Eventually gave in and asked her what was going on. Laura joined in June. She's gold distributed 2 months ago. She just missed out on senior last period. She'll probably be senior this period for watching Facebook. She put her check in there for £284. She had 91 leads in a day. 91 in one day. Now we thought that was bloody brilliant at our Birmingham 10 steps, at Bristol 10 steps meeting rather. We thought it was amazing until one of the quieter people in the team said, can I just say I had 204? 204 leads in a flipping day? I'm trying not to swear, I say, because it's flipping amazing. 204 people asking, can I join?
Has anybody show pictures?
Anyway.
Has anybody show pictures?
That's my next thing. So, Stephen Hanlon asked me at the Scottish meeting, but I earned £1,700. I say, well done. Put it in your group. Well, aren't people going to say it's a scam? Aren't people just going to say, well, whatever? Well, firstly, it's your warm market, your groupies, so they trust you. They know you, they see your face constantly, so they know what you're about, they know what the group's going about. I put my check in my group for 2,300, and within minutes I had 6 people saying I want to join, I want to have a look at it. So the thing is, the difference is, lots of people will join for £50 a week, and that £284 will be a lifesaver for them. Other people will look at £284 and go, they ain't going to touch what I need, no point in me joining. So they'll see the £1,700 check, that's what I need. That's what I need to get out of my job. Okay, I need £1,700, £284 ain't going to touch it. So you'll get the £1,700 people earning. We've got Dot, she's in my team. She's been putting her £1,000 checks on, her £1,400 checks on. She's got a queue of people. Stacey, last night, she had a £1,200 check. Previous 2 checks were £1,400. It's dropped, but she's over the moon with it because she did less than half the retail that she was doing before because her team's built. She had a 23 grand PSG, and she put a check in for £1,200, and within an hour she had 56 replies from a £1,200 check.